Hi, everybody. So here are some things that you need to know about the timps, things that are different than all the other drums we deal with. Firstly, we only use timpani mallets on the timps. There's many different types, different softness. Some of them are wood even. Some of them have like a moleskin kind of thing, but we only use timpani mallets on timpani. When playing on a timp, it has playing zones just like the quads, right? So if we play in the middle of a timpani, then we're going to have a really dead sound. But if we play on the edge of the timpani, kind of within like a 1 or 2 inch edge off of the rim here, then that's when we get our full range of sound. You can hear how much more you can like hear the pitch. So we always play on this kind of area here. Now, when we play our rolls, we don't ever play double stroke rolls because a double stroke roll, it requires us to hit the head many times, right? And because of that, we're actually crushing the sound of the head ringing. So we only ever play single stroke rolls. And the cool thing about the timp is that we don't have to play it metered like we would play marching percussion. So we don't have to keep everything, clean 16s. You can actually swell the speed of your roll depending on how fast it is. So if you're playing a quieter roll, then you're going to play it very slowly. But if you're going to get louder, then you're going to get much faster, right? So that's, there's more artistic interpretation. Another important thing about playing the timp is muting. We mute a lot when we play the timpani because they resonate so much. And oftentimes we're playing with multiple drums, so they have different pitches. So if we were just to let them ring, it gets really muddy. So what we do when we're muting is we just use our back fingers to touch the head. Like that, right? The lower the drum, the more you're going to get that kind of bend. So you kind of have to do it softer. Sometimes we use the full, friendship bracelets on, but the full arm, full hand there. So if I'm playing something and I'm going to hit the other drum, sometimes what we'll do is we'll mute this drum at the same time that we've hit the other drum so that only that pitch rings. So we go like hit, 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 and we mute while we hit the other pitch. Just like that. The final piece of the timp is the pedal. So the pedal is what we use to change the pitch of the drum. So you might not know this, but the timpani are actually a pitched instrument. The ones that we use, the gauge is broken, but this is here to tell us what pitch we've set the head to. So when you push your toe down, that means that the drum's gonna be at its highest pitch. And when you push your heel down, it's at its lowest pitch. So each timpani has a range of pitches that are within that sized drum. So the bigger the drum, obviously, the lower the sounds, just like any other drum, but it's usually within a sixth. So they are the shortest range instruments that we play in the orchestra. And when we're changing the tuning, if we ever have to do it in the middle of a song, that's why we have to sit on a stool, but we also want to make sure that we're not getting this sound, right? So we usually go mute, new pitch, and then that little sound is very minimal and the rest of the orchestra can't hear it. So when we're showcasing our timpani skills, we're focusing on these three things: our playing zone, our muting, and our rolls. Those are the three main things. The pedal is something else. We don't normally play pieces where we're doing too much tuning in the middle of a song, so it's mostly about tuning before the song. But if you can successfully play in the correct zone, show us some beautiful single stroke rolls, and show us some muting, then you're good to go.